Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. It is Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got a lot of U of M athletics to talk about here. Just some athletics update revolving around Michigan sports and athletics. We got the women's gymnastics team. We got Joe Milton transferring to Tennessee. We got Michigan baseball, an update on them, and also a little bit of the Detroit Tigers MLB action here, and the Detroit Tigers and how they are doing right now. It's all going to be in today's video, so stay tuned. And also something that just happened for Michigan football, a commit we just got, a wide receiver. We're going to be talking all about that today in this video. Stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be talking about here is the women's gymnastics team here for Michigan. They won their first NCAA championship. They were the fourth ranked team, or gymnastics team at the tournament, and they won with a score of 198.2500, and Oklahoma was right behind them at 198.1625. and Utah 197.9875, and then following that with Florida finishing fourth place, 197.1375 in Fort Worth, Texas, where they won it and where the tournament took place. They were led by head coach Bev Plotke. Also, not to mention that they were the third highest winning team score in NCAA gymnastics history in the NCAA tournament for the women's gymnastics. So very cool there, and the women's gymnastics gets their first ever NCAA championship here for University of Michigan. Very cool there, and a great job by the whole team and head coach Bev Plotke. Now moving on to Joe Milton, the quarterback for Michigan, was a quarterback for Michigan, entered the transfer portal I think earlier in what was it, like May or something like that, in February, around there. He entered the transfer portal, which really didn't come as a surprise to anybody. We kind of thought that somebody would do something like that because of the quarterback competition. But yeah, he's transferring to Tennessee. He's eligible to play this season, and a lot of people think that it could be a good fit for him. Tennessee, obviously new coach. They like to run the up-tempo offense, and they did need a starting quarterback, so who knows, could end up as a good position for Joe Milton there. Had 3 years of eligibility left, Joe Milton does, so he has 3 years of eligibility there, and he can stay there as long as 3 years if he really wants to at the University of Tennessee. Some more on Joe Milton a little bit here, just talking about him. Obviously, it wasn't really, what everybody expected him to be here at Michigan. He spent, like 3 years here at Michigan. He was a junior when he left, I'm pretty sure. So he gets 3 more years of eligibility, which is pretty surprising. Don't know if he will use all of it, but, very cool for a young guy. Obviously he's still in college, so he's still a young adult at the going to the Tennessee Volunteers now, playing football there. So we'll see how he does. Maybe give a little updates around him, but Tennessee fans are probably pretty happy. I don't know how they're really feeling. If you guys know any Tennessee fans, let me know down below in the comment section how they feel about getting Joe Milton in the transfer portal. I'm sure, they might be a little bit excited just to have a starting quarterback, but we'll see. I mean, he didn't really perform well at Michigan, so we'll see how he does at Tennessee, and, hopefully, just doesn't become a star and we really missed out on him, but I don't know. We'll see how he does there. Now moving on to Michigan baseball. So Michigan baseball here, college baseball, they're ranked right now number 23 in the nation, standing at an 18-7 record, 18-7 in Big Ten. They've only played Big Ten teams, and they just swept Minnesota, and their next game is against Rutgers. So yeah, they're 18-7 at the number 23 spot. They blew out both Minnesota and Ohio State in one of their last couple games there. I was watching them a little bit, and they look really good again. Clicking right now, which is very, very cool. And as you guys do know, what was it, in 2019 in the NCAA Championship, they made it to the championship, and they were going up against Vanderbilt, which obviously Vanderbilt is a very good baseball program and a very great baseball school, and we did go up 1-0 against them in the series, but they came back and won that. I was watching them during that tournament, and they looked very, very good. And I thought that they were going to win it all, which would have been really cool, but they ended up losing it 2-1 in the series, which was very unfortunate. But, Michigan baseball is coached by a very great coach, and, they're going to do good, I think, again. So, look forward to them. But yeah, Michigan baseball, Joe Milton, women's gymnastics, all out of the way now. Now let's look at the Detroit Tigers. They're last in the division right now at 6-10, and they swept the Astros and then lost 4 straight to the Athletics, which to me is very surprising. The Astros are obviously a good ball club, with AJ Hinch used to coach there, and now he came to the Tigers. They swept his old team, which obviously he did have emotions with them, but then they go on the road to Oakland in California, and they get swept by the A's in 4 games, and they lost in 2 shutouts, I'm pretty sure. So obviously they lost a tough one. What was it yesterday, or not yesterday, on Sunday? I was watching that game, and they lost in extra innings. In the 10th inning, they lost 3-2, which was very unfortunate, but they just got to pick it back up. They were 6-6, and then they were in contention to take over in their division and be on top in first place, but obviously they lost 4 straight, so the Royals are still on top of the division at 9-6, which is very tough, because I feel like if you swept the Astros, you could have beat the A's in 4 straight. The A's, they are on a streak though right now. They're at 7 in a row. I'm pretty sure they're at like 8 or 9 in a row now is their winning streak. But now the Tigers go and they play the Pirates, and obviously the Tigers got off to a great hot start, but now they got to get back into it, and they got to play the Pirates here. So we'll see how that goes. I know the Tigers aren't related to Michigan sports, but we do talk about other teams in Michigan, like the Detroit Tigers, Detroit Pistons, Detroit Red Wings, Detroit Lions, all those Detroit teams in Michigan. Obviously, I'm a fan of them because I live here in Michigan, and I wanted to create this channel to talk about sports like that, Detroit teams, and the University of Michigan. Football and basketball. I really love watching Michigan football and basketball, so that's really what my channel is about. If you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's video, guys. And I also forgot to mention, Michigan just got a 4-star wide receiver here for football, Tyler Morris. He has committed to Michigan. Morris is ranked top 80 prospect and top 10 wide receiver in his class, according to 247 Sports. So very cool there. And we got another wide receiver. Obviously, with Xavier Worthy transferring, that really wasn't a great news here for Michigan. But also Giles Jackson. But we do got. But yeah, guys, Tyler Morris is a junior, so he'll be graduating next year. So we'll have 1 year without him, and then we'll get him the following year in the 2023 football season here for Michigan. So a huge pickup there, 4-star wide receiver. Very cool to see that we're still recruiting people with Xavier Worthy and Giles Jackson obviously entering the transfer portal. Very cool to see that we picked up another wide receiver in the transfer portal, so very cool there. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the video, guys. Just a little short, sweet video revolving around Michigan athletics and also the Detroit Tigers and how they are doing. I would have updated on the Detroit Red Wings. I know they're playing in the Detroit Pistons, but I don't think they're doing too well either. Neither are the Tigers, but the Tigers just started, and I've said, you know what, might as well do a little video on them since I have been watching them the most out of all the Detroit sports teams. But yeah, guys, that's the update there around Michigan athletics, and hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Have a great rest of your day.